YouTube, YouTube, what it do? YouTube, internet world, what it do? This right here, YouTube, is a declaration, an invitation to everybody out there that feels as I do. What am I referring to? The point and or title of this message is going to be Children of the Sun. Behold, first of a living being. Children of the Sun, first of a living being, is the theme of this message. And if you feel as I do, it means that you have recognized your divinity and you are the first of a living being. See, I'm sure you've heard the saying before, last of a dying breed. I gotta get that quote fully right. But instead of going with last of a dying breed, I decided to make this the first of a living being. The invitation that I was referring to in the beginning of this message is as follows. Within this world currently, we have two groups of people. Those that likes living in lies and those that like living in truth. Those that like the 3D reality and those that prefer the 5D and beyond. Those that like the physical reality and those that prefer the metaphysical. Two different groups that perceive the world differently, even though these two groups coexist within the same reality. And this page that I'm welcoming you to is for those who prefer the truth, those who like the truth, those who live in truth. Hence the term, children of the sun. What does the sun do? The sun shines light on everything. Underneath the sun, nothing is hidden. You prefer the truth. You prefer the 5D. You prefer the metaphysical. From the metaphysical, you come and express through the physical. The physical does not understand you. Those who live in lies do not understand you. They refuse to understand you. They cannot even perceive you because, again, you are different from them, even though you exist right next to them. Why am I saying first of a living being? The reason is this, brothers and sisters. As children of the sun, You and me, we are the first that have looked into the face of the abyss, and rather than running from what we saw, we chose to embrace it. And by embracing it, we have seen something that many run away from, choosing lies instead of the truth. And in accepting this truth, you have become an anomaly within the reality you currently reside. You are the first to embark on this journey into the unknown, not knowing where you're going, not knowing what awaits you, over overwhelmed with fear, but yet still having that courage to keep on going forward, still having that courage to keep on moving, no matter the obstacle, no matter the challenge, no matter the risk, no matter the loss, you still keep moving. Children of the sun, first of a living being. See, this channel that I'm welcoming you to be a part of, this family, also known as the Renegade family, that I'm welcoming you to be a part of, is a place of safety. Is a place of harmonious understanding of that which is of that which we are unable to fully understand. A place of acceptance, a place where one feels like they're not alone in the world anymore with their beliefs that challenges the rest of reality's beliefs. There are many of us within this reality. We feel for a long time we have felt shunned, we have felt persecuted, we have been wrongly accused of doing things that we never did, wrongly accused of expressing ourselves in a manner that we dare not even think of. There have been many that have projected their insecurities upon us, not knowing anything about us. And for this reason, we've walked about in this reality questioning our very existence. Why are we here? What is my purpose for being in a reality that is filled with so much lies, that is overwhelmed with so much fear, so much chaos, so much hurt, so much pain? Why, Mother and Father of creation, have you placed us in a reality such as this? These are the questions that we find ourselves asking ourselves and asking our Maker. Why must I be at the mercy of others? And my sole intention is to simply help them, is to simply love them, is to simply guide them back towards themselves so that they may feel this endless love that is within them. But yet, in doing this, I am accused of doing things that I'm not doing. This is some of our burdens as children of the sun. You're not wrong. You have never been wrong for asking these questions because, again, a world such as this is challenging for a soul that knows nothing but love. It's challenging for a soul that knows nothing but peace. It's challenging for a soul that knows nothing but joy. So, as a soul that is operating from love, joy, peace, truth, finding yourself in a world that is overwhelmed with fear, sorrows, chaos, and lies, it's as if you are lost. You feel as though you've been wrongly placed. But as you grow and mature and develop in your understanding, you come to realize no, you are not wrongly placed. In fact, you have never been wrongly placed. You are exactly where you need to be because the good Lord placed you where you needed to be. The good Lord needed your light to be in the very environment, to be in the very reality that you now currently find yourself in, because that light needs to shine in order to switch the vibration that environment has now have long come to know and accept as normal. You, children of the sun, have been the change that this world has long awaited. The reason why you felt so out of place is because your very misplacement was set to change your environment. But some of you, unfortunately, allowed the environment that you found yourself in, the family structure that you found yourself in, to change your vibration, transforming you into that very environment that you was placed there to change and influence. But if you were strong enough to keep your vibration and uphold that truth that was placed within you as a divine child of the multiverse, as spirit in the flesh expressing life through this human vessel, as a spark of the divine, your presence in that environment has influenced it in a way that is unfathomable. Everywhere you go as a child of the light, you change the environment you find yourself in. First of a living being. See, why did I use the term living beings? See, this whole aspect of a creator, this God, there have been many to believe that it does not exist. This God, this Ra, this Allah, this Buddha, this source, this universe. Many have believed that it does not exist. This power does not exist. It does not live. It does not feel. It has no purpose. It has no intention for its creation. Many, those who choose lies, of course, choose to accept that reality. The universe is an unexplainable phenomenon that has no meaning to it, is what they believe. But you, as divine children of the sun, you have come to realize and recognize the truth. You have come to realize and recognize that indeed the universe is living. It is a living being. You have seen and recognized the truth. and you have chosen to walk away from that lie that the universe is an unexplainable phenomenon with no purpose, no meaning to it. As children of the sun, you have recognized your mother and your father. You have recognized that that being lives within you and is expressing itself through you. You and it are one and the same. I and my Father, we are one. It is not I who speak, but rather my Father living within me. You, divine children of the Son, first of the living being. This is a space I am creating for each and every one of you that are just seeking more information to anchor that vibration within yourself. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this here. What's up, bro? I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good.
Uh, I'm gonna have to end this here. Do forgive me. I hate to end this here in this moment. You can go ahead, grab a seat. We'll pick up in the invitation for this channel, but hold on to this for now. I have to put in some work. Deuces.